excited. This is a new series and it is going to be called Chasing Green. Now this is all about meeting people on the road and they must have EnerDrive systems. So we got Greg and Donna. Hey buddy, how are you?
Good man.
First thing mate, EnerDrive hat,
right,
slap that thing on, and frothy cooler. You don't, we won't have beers yet.
Not, well, after.
But mate, yeah, you and Donna.
Yes.
And the rat bags.
The three critters.
The three critters. They live in their van full time, so tell us a bit, mate.
Yeah, well, built the van myself, and obviously we're travelling full time marketing our website and app, Campedia, and we needed a system that I could install myself and put in to the van and be nice and simple for me to be able to put in. But I really wanted a system that was an all-in-one system.
Yep.
That was simple to use, and not only that, but the guys I found when I gave them a call and wanted to talk to them, they were awesome. They
sensational, aren't they? The customer service.
It was fantastic. And then even after I purchased the system, I installed it in a caravan park, all right?
Well
because
done, mate.
Because we left.
Right, okay.
You know, lots of onlookers.
Okay, I can imagine.
No pressure at all. The thing I loved is it was a Sunday, and I let them know, look, I'm installing it, it's a Sunday, and they just said, yeah, no, sweet, just shoot us a text, any questions, shoot us through a photo if you've got any questions.
Yep. And
it wasn't an issue. I think I sent 2 text messages through with a couple of photos. Within 5 minutes, come back with little red circles around my photos going, yep, here and here, and sorted. We love it.
Amazing, isn't it? It's all good and well to have an amazing product, but having that backup, the customer service is just on another level with them guys. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And also, we've been 6 months full time now.
Yep.
Hasn't let us down. It's been absolutely a cracker for us.
Awesome.
We've been a lot of places where, Seaforth, we stayed there for nearly 2 weeks waiting for a laptop to get fixed in Mackay.
Yep.
Non-powered site, we had water, and it was just awesome.
Unreal.
Loved it.
Let's go check it out. Let's go check out your job, eh?
Let's go now.
First of all, on top, what are you running? Solar panels?
We've got 4 180 watt.
Cool.
The new panels.
Cool. So that on a good day should bring in about 40 amps, no worries?
They should do, yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have the bus for it.
Oh, the shunt?
The shunt, extra shunt for the solar.
Yep.
But obviously they're throwing that in and we just watch the gauge just rising.
Yeah, cool.
They're doing its job. It's something we'll look at when we get back near Brisbane, but we just had to go.
Okay, so you run a twin 200 BTEX in it as well?
Yeah, twin 200 BTEX in there and a DIY board F.
Awesome.
So let's go and have a look.
Let's go check it out. Come on in. So Greg, you built the van. You built your own van.
Absolutely. Built my own van.
Wow, how cool is that?
Sounds simple if you say it really quick, right?
It is simple. Come on, mate. It's not that simple.
But look, a couple of things. We've got 3 kids. Yep. Eldest is 13. Yep. And
oh, nice. Good fun.
Oh, yeah. Let's not go there. No, she's awesome. She's doing a fantastic job on her own Instagram stuff. Awesome. She's loving it. But yeah, a couple of things we had is we've got a big fold-out section out the back. Yep. We're at the front, kitchen in the middle. We've got 2 doors on either side, which people get quite confused about. But with a settee and a system, I needed a system that I could put in under here. Yep. And that's what I loved. And it was, I'm sure it was the DIY board F, just fitted.
Yes. Just fits under the dinettes perfectly.
Under the settee with the 2 BTEX right here. Yep. It's great. Straight over top of the wheels as well.
Perfect. Keeps all the weight nice and central.
Weight distribution is fantastic.
Yep.
The thing that I love though, we've got a compressor Dometic fridge.
Okay.
And it just
powers it.
Hasn't faltered in 6 months. Hasn't been switched off.
Yep.
Haven't had an issue.
Awesome.
Which has been fantastic. But look, a couple of things we've got in there. Well, why don't I pull this apart?
Let's pull it out
quick.
It's as simple as. So run us through your system, mate. Here it is.
Awesome. Yeah. So we've got the 2 200 amp hour BTEC lithium batteries, which are awesome. One thing you will notice is we've actually got 3 controls or chargers here. We've got the DC to DC. We've also got the AC to DC, and we've got the TriStar. So the big reason we've got that is the TriStar is purely solar.
Yes.
And what happens is if we ran the solar through the DC to DC, if we're driving, the car will take precedence.
Prioritise the alternator.
Yes. Yeah, correct, over the solar.
Yep.
But because we've gone 100% EnerDrive system, we can actually get solar and alternator through the DCD.
What a great idea.
Well, it does a couple of things for us. A, it charges up so quickly.
So much quicker.
It's awesome, and it handles it.
Yep.
But B, if we ever, unlike others, the thing we like is everything's an individual component on this DIY board F.
Yep.
So if our DC to DC happens to have an issue, we've still got our TriStar
You've still
solar
got the
controller.
TriStar controller, which will still be pulling charge in.
Correct. If something happens with the solar controller, we've still got the DC to DC or the AC to DC.
So it's a 40 plus DC to DC.
Yep.
Which obviously pulls up to nearly 50 amps.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay.
Absolutely love it.
Yep.
Then we've got the 200 watt inverter, which
2000.
So yeah,
200 watts, mate. What are you running?
2000 watt inverter.
Yes.
So we love it because it's running the Thermomix to the wife. I know you guys are a little
good
bit
old
of a fan
Thermomix.
of the Thermomix,
We know
right?
about that.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So we love that. Plus,
Yep.
you know, run electric induction cooktop as well.
Yep.
So, and obviously, like you guys, drone batteries, camera batteries.
Yep. It's endless. Yep.
With the 3 kids, we've got, you know, 5 phones, 2 laptops. You know,
You got a phone shop in here, mate.
pretty much,
Shop,
mate.
yeah.
Pretty
Okay.
much. But the best part for me is, as a DIYer, being able to just bolt that in.
Yep.
All the intricacy is done.
Done. Yes.
It is simple of putting your pos and neg up onto the board.
Yep.
Then running your power out to my switch panel, and that's all done through the Cymarine panel.
Yep.
So then we can see exactly what we're drawing.
Oh, so you're running the Cymarine monitoring system as well.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
So we can see exactly what the fridge is pulling.
Yep.
And then our accessories. Now, our other 12 volt accessories are really small because we've got LED lights through the van.
Yep.
And then it's just a 12 volt USB ports for the phones.
Okay. And AC, you've got the DC, the AC charger.
Yep.
40 amp.
40 amp.
Okay. When you plugged in the mains.
So when we get to mains.
Yep.
Yep.
Perfect. Perfect.
Which is great.
Yep.
And honestly, the option of that and the money saving, the money we've invested in that helps us so much because you get to some of these parks and all the powered sites are booked out, which is cool.
Yep.
We can go to a non-powered site and it not be an issue.
And just for the free camping capabilities, it's just sensational, isn't it?
Well, like where we are now, man.
Exactly,
like
exactly, yes.
In between 2 towns, long way from nowhere.
Yep.
And being able to pull up and power's not even an issue.
Investment makes it comes back tenfold, doesn't it, in the end?
Absolutely.
When we do what we do and we live in our van full time, it's sensational, isn't it?
It's not even concern. You don't even...
You don't think about it, do you? No. You know the stuff works and works damn good. As long as you've got some nice solar coming in if you pulled up for a week or so.
Yep.
And then obviously keeping those panels clean, that's a...
exactly.
I saw you up there this morning having a good old clean, doing a bit of a tub, so...
Oh, look, we've done that many dirt roads out here.
Yes, that's right, yes.
And then there's that dew in the morning with the amount of dust that's
with
around.
The dust on there.
It just pays to just get up there and keep them clean.
Yep, so yes, guys, always keep your panels clean.
I could not recommend, obviously, not just from the spec of the equipment, but the backing and service.
The backup service.
And the guys, it's nothing is a problem. And as much as you sometimes ring going, oh, I'm going to feel like an idiot asking this question, they're like, yeah, no worries, man. It's this is how it's done.
And a recap, it's done. You imagine trying to build a system like this with every individual component and trying to wire up?
No.
Absolutely. Exactly. No.
Look,
you have to be a genius, like honestly, like these guys.
Yeah, well, being a DIY caravan, so many people want to come and have a look. So many people then want to show me their vans that they've built.
Yep.
And they've done fantastic jobs, but you look sometimes, some of them have done great wiring, other times you look at some of them and you're like, oh my god, spaghetti jungle.
It's a critical part, obviously, running your right size, your right crimping, all that stuff can chew power.
Yes.
You know, so having all that is just...
sensational. Again, it's the only way to go in my opinion. Like I've researched all the other brands and everything else like that out there.
Yep.
And a lot of them are all integrated into one big box, one big system. You have something fail in there, one component of that fail, everything's done.
Yep.
You've got to send it all the way to get fixed.
Yep. Absolutely.
And this just nails it.
Good on you, mate. Good on you. I mean, the van and the whole van, you've nailed it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Have you got a video or something we could chuck up there?
Yeah, we've got our DIY tiny home.
Perfect. We'll drop a link. Absolutely, that'd be awesome.
Cheers, man.
We'd love to see it. Unreal.
Donna and I done a walkthrough.
Yep.
And it's just Donna and I as we are.
Where is Donna? Where's the famous Donna?
She's out the back hiding.
That's sneaky over here. Ah! G'day, family! Are you guys going to introduce yourselves?
Say hello. Hi.
Hello, guys.
Donna, Addison, Sienna, and Jakey.
Jake the Muss.
Jake the Muss.
Okay, so you mentioned something about Campedia, mate, and you got this rad-looking Y62. What's going on here?
Yeah, man. So we, as you know, full-time on the road. 6 years ago, I had a personal experience that wasn't very nice.
Right.
Using another app, which pulled into a campsite just for the wife to feed the young one, and it wasn't a campsite. Very angry farmer.
Awkward.
But look, at the end of it, it turned out that I looked at it working at realestate.com.au at the time. I thought there's got to be a way to connect caravan park owners and campsite owners to a platform that they can control the information. The information's correct. A way then for even if users want to add locations that it's vetted and checked.
Yep.
Then that way it's better information for everyone and better user experience. So we came up with Campedia, the camping encyclopedia.
Okay.
But what we've done recently is we've actually connecting to the two main big booking systems that a lot of caravan parks use and campsites use, and pulling in the caravan parks availability and rates, and you can actually book via our platform.
Wow, that's great.
Plus we've connected to an activity-based business, so we have got around about 5,500 activity-based businesses that are bookable across Australia, from ocean rafting on the Whitsundays through to a winery tour in Bunbury.
Wow, sounds awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah, so
Great.
we're doing a couple of things. We're out on the road. We also like to find the beautiful waterfalls, waterholes.
As we do.
Chasing waterfalls, right?
Yeah.
But even, like the mine here and things like that, to be able to show people what it is, our experience. But the big thing that I'm really excited about also is with that website and the app, in Google Play and iOS store, is being like guys like yourselves.
Okay.
Well, you guys are full-time traveling as well. But you have experiences, and there is that much to see in Australia. It would be silly for one person to think you can cover it all.
Yeah.
So in Campedia, like we've spoken about with you guys, is these guys are going to be able to build out pre-planned trips of their experience and their favourite places to go, and share it with you guys on our platform.
Yep.
And that's the whole thing. It's all about collaboration, all working together. Because literally there is thousands of possibilities of circuits and ways to go and things
so
to see.
we're excited, mate. We're excited to put some little trips up there so people can, and it can be weekend ones, it can be a month trip, it can be whatever. You can just sort of pick which way you want to go and how far you want to go. So.
Absolutely. Because look, we've met so many families doing the big lap, and they've got limited time, right? So we met some guys at Agnes Water in January. I just saw a post from them this morning, and they're already at Wave Rock in WA.
Yeah. Whoa, that's some case, isn't it? Yeah.
So they're flying around because they're on time restrictions, and we get that.
Yeah.
And I think, from my perspective, the more we can share directly with them on a platform that they can go, yep, I want to see this, this, and this. We give you the distances between each of those locations as well, so you can work it out.
Okay.
Recent experience, we're at Winton, and we met some people at the information centre that said they want to go and do the Lark Quarry with the Stampede, as well as the Age of Dinosaurs, and do Hewiton in the same
one day.
Yeah, they want to do it one day, right? And it's just because you've got to understand there's hundreds of cases in between.
Yes, that's right.
And that's part of what's sort of been missing, is people being able to understand how to plan, how to get to these places. So we've got the pre-planned trips that the users can build themselves.
Yep.
And then we've got our pre-planned section where people like yourselves that are full-time travelling and ourselves share where we've done, what loops we've done, and things like that.
Mate, that sounds awesome. Well, we'll drop a link anyway in the video so you guys can go check it out. But
Matt,
welcome to Team Green, mate.
Thanks, mate. Good
well done, buddy. Well done.
Chasing Green, Team Green.
Yoo-hoo.
Happy days.
So if you guys are Team Green and you'd love to be part of the Chasing Green series, please drop us a line. We'd love to come and have a chat and check out your system. Chasing Green. So if you're part of Team Green and you'd like to be, like this close. Okay, so that was our very first episode of Chasing Green. Guys, if you liked it, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and...
If you're Team Green like we are already, you want to be part of these guys Chasing Green, contact them, reach out to them. If they're in your area, they'll come to get in touch.